Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday before Christmas. I hope you guys are all doing well. And we are still excited that we are able to offer these classes online. These will continue until January 18th, free of charge for anybody that wants to log on to Facebook or YouTube. And also, then after that, you'll have a login if you're a member of the Y or want to be a member. That's how you gain access to all of our library after the 18th. So keep streaming with us. Keep coming live. You can pin it to your page and do it later if you need to. But let us know. Give us feedback. Otherwise, we are going to get started. Today, we've got 30 minutes of Pilates. We are going to progress from very simple moves all the way up to maybe more advanced moves. And so do what your body is letting you and allowing you to do, and give yourself a little grace, because we're all on a journey, and through this journey we have to have a starting point, right, to get to our goal. So what I want you to do first is we're going to do some standing stretches, and I just want to get that body ready for what's next. So take that deep breath in and then exhale. Good. Other side. Deep breath in, bringing that arm up and over. And exhale. Good. Now both arms come up. Take a deep breath in, and just want you to reach to the ceiling. I want you to stretch and make yourself nice and tall. And then I want you to take that right arm, reach, and then make that left side taller. Good. Really reach, stretching that spine. And one more. All right. Bring both up. Now just hinge back just a little bit, kind of bringing those hip bones forward, stretching that lower back. Then come back to your center, and then bring those arms down. Good. Now just roll through the shoulders, release some of that tension in those shoulders. And then just breathe. A lot of today, I want you to really focus on that breathing, and that'll give you that energy that you need by taking that deep breath through the nose. And then as you exhale, coming over to that other side. Good. And back up to center. Chin tuck to chest, look to the floor. And then back up. This time just look over your right shoulder. Just releasing some of that tension. And then back in and to the other side. Good, and back to center. This time bring both arms. I want you to round your back, hand on top of hand, tuck your chin to your chest, and push. And then opening it up, chest expansion, chest lift, chest and chin. And then just bring those hands behind. Reach for the other, squeeze the shoulder blades. Good. And then relax. Take one more deep breath in. I want to stretch our hip flexor, and so I want you to take that right leg back. I want you to lunge, and then I want you to bring that hip up and under, so that your hip bones, as we get older, that hip wants to go forward, and I want to pull it back, so it gives us good posture. And really feel that hip flexor, bend that knee, and then step together. One more, other side. Just step back, knee bends, bring that hip up and under, feel that hip flexor, feel the quad definitely stretching. Good, and then back in. Good, let's take one more deep breath, and then I'm gonna switch cameras, and we'll come down to the mat. Good. All right, here we go. Come on down, guys. Grab a quick drink. If at any time you need to grab a drink, okay? Don't wait for me to cue you. All right, we're gonna start upper, okay? So on our sit bones, we're gonna lean back, we're gonna draw in our abs. We're not gonna round our back though, we're gonna keep it back in, but tuck in. All right, ready? Now lift one leg up and just pulse. Just a seated 100 here. Long arms, good. Shoulders down and back. All right, now if you're ready, up another one. Good. All right, turn. Now this is where you're probably starting to feel. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Can you put one leg down? Good, now hold. Put the other leg down. Now reset, draw in, just tuck. Straighten the back. There's your reset, okay? You can grab the shins as well, and then back down. All right, now we're gonna alternate. Right, left, point, point, good job. Umbrella tap. Or hold. Can we, our legs do one. Arms do another. Are we tucking? We're folding. We're not like concave, right? We're just making them tight. Good. And then alternate. Long arms. Relax through your shoulders. Pulling from the core. Now scissor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We have a hold coming up. Ready? Deep breath in. Hold. Let it out. Glue your knees and ankles together. Up. Up. Good. Grab the back of your legs. Roll down. All right. Now, wiggle so that lower back is down. Okay? Knees are 90. Roll up past. Good. Now pulse again. So you're just trying to lift, okay? Lifting up with the core, shoulders off the mat, and then just reaching past those hips and pulse. Once you see what we're doing, I want you to try to keep your neck stable so you don't kink it right or left, and just hold. Good. Now release. Legs come down. We're going to progress this. So if at any time you need to just keep your feet down, you can do this as well. You can do one leg. Both legs. Okay, your choice. Now, lift up. 8, 7. Good. Are we breathing? Down. 4. Good. Up. One more. 8, 7, 6. Draw in that belly button and release. All right. Now, here's our challenge, okay? So if that was a challenge, that's okay. Keep pushing yourself. Bring it back up. Make sure that lower back is flat, knees at 90 degrees, or one leg out, both legs out, roll up, push. Lower if you want. Good. Pulse up. 8. Good. Down again. Now hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Great job, guys. All right, we've got an assisted roll up. Grab the back of your legs, or you can grab your shins. Rock and roll up to a nice tall. Good. And then roll down. Now, option, keeping this here, and then extending the legs, reaching. So there's your flexibility. I'm going to move back a little bit. Rolling down, rolling up, sliding the legs, and roll. And that was a quick one, so you can slow this down. Bend the knees, roll down, use the legs, roll up, slide. Now, if you're past this, you know where we're going. We bend the knees and roll down, digging the heels, and then roll back up. You can add the reach and then the fold. Good. Bend the knees and then roll down. Always rolling down, tucking those abs in as you roll up. Big reach, straighten the legs, fold, reach as far as you can, and then back up, bending the knees, rolling back through that spine as you roll down, tucking in those abs. If you want more, use those arms to circle up, reach. Good. Lengthen the legs, lengthen the body, lift. So more than that rounded, I want you to hinge from the hip as you fold. And I'm going to take off these. Give me a little more grip. Good. Roll down. Good. Use the arms as a little flow. Flow up. Draw the abs in to lift. Exhaling. Lengthening the legs. Folding. Good. And then one more. Again, if you need that assistance, it's okay. Roll down. Use that little roll up. And then stretch it out. Good. Rolling back up. And bending the legs. Rolling down. Good. Now holding here. So from the roll up is the rollover. So we're going to just lift And maybe we just slowly come into that. You just lift up, palms are flat. Again, lower back is on the mat. As you lift the hips, roll up, bringing the knee towards your forehead, and then roll down. And then you decide how far you want to roll. But keeping your neck, once you figure out what we're doing, I'm looking at you, but be careful you don't kind of kink that neck, so keep it nice and aligned with your spine. Lifting up with those lower abdominals, sinking through, and back down. Now, those that have done these and have done Pilates before, you can come all the way over. Good. And then rolling nice and smooth down. So I want you to come up slow for 4, 3, really let those abs work and lift. And then once you're there, kind of sink through the hips, bring the forehead to the knees, holding that position, drawing the belly button in, and then slowly using your abdominals to come back down so that that momentum is taken away and you'll feel that stronger core. Good. One more rollover. Lift slowly. Lift, 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 lift. Exhale. Sink through the hips, forehead to the knee. Toes to the floor overhead if you want. Flexibility, mobility. Listen to your body. Then slowly and controlled, roll down. Good. Something a little different that we haven't done the first few times. I want you just to roll to your side. And you can either lay down, you can have your hand here, you can have it up. And then what I want you to do is circle. So hand can be in front, and then I just want you to do little circles, pointing the toe, circling around. So we usually do this on our back. We're going to try to engage a little more of the oblique today. So little circles. And then what I want you to do is a kick out. Good. Bringing the knee in, and then push the heel down. Good. So we push it in, parallel to the floor, kick it out, bring it in, and then push back. And then you can do that up and down, little abductor lift. Good. Quick up, slowly down. Use that inner thigh. Up, slowly down. Good. Point the toe. All right, so it goes in, push out with the heel, lift up. Good. Make sure your knee stays parallel to the floor. Don't let it dip. Lift up. You can use that front hand, stabilize. Good. Now, bring the knee in, kick back. Good. And then add that lift. Good. Bring the knee parallel, kick it out. Bring it in, stacking those hips, push back. Now just lift. Little bitty lifts. Good, big lifts. Stacking. Whenever anybody says stacking, it means you're just hips on top of hip, okay? Hip bones, you're not leaning back, you're not leaning forward. Keep it nice and controlled. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we're gonna try something before we switch. I want you to kick your feet 45 degrees, okay? Now, options. Other arm is in front, other arm is in back. You can lift, so we're gonna add a little oblique crunch. So it's just enough, keeping your hips stacked, or lift. Good. We're gonna get the hard one out of the way. You don't have to lift both, you can just do one. Lift. Should be feeling it right in that oblique. Good. And then add the abductors. 4 more. 3. 2 more. Lift. 1 more. Great job, guys. All right, I'm gonna roll to the other side. Let's do the other leg. Again, stacking hip on top of hip. You can lay all the way down. You can use that for your thing, or just come up. Hips are stacked. You can bend that back leg if you want, or straighten it. It's up to you. My other hand comes in. Now just lift and lower. Just opening and closing that hip. Now, if you've got range, without throwing out your hip, you can definitely lift that up. Good. And then you can flex and point. Come flex, and point coming down. Now flex it, now little circles up and around, opening and closing. And taking that deep breath in, holding that core tight. Hold that core tight. Good. Now come on down, flex the foot. Now draw the knee in, just to hip height, and then push back. Bring it in. Good. Keeping it parallel to the floor. Try not to get it to dip to the floor. If you need to, maybe a slight, but the key is to just bring it on in and then out. Now bring it in. How about a kick to the front? Good. Back in and down. Good. Good. Kick it to me. Good. Back in and down. Good. Kick it in. Extend. Feel those legs. Feel that core. Draw it in. All right. Now just up and down. Up, down, in and out. Bring the knee in. Push it out. Good. Lift up. Point down. Flex it in and out. Good. 2 more. Last one. All right. So from there, turn to your back. Leg lowers. So we're going to start out hands down, lower back. Okay. Hands pointing past the hips. Down and lift. Tap the toe and then add the little lift. Little reverse curl there. And then we'll add the lift and leg lower. So from here, lower. Now, if you need to, bend the knees, tap, lift, lower, tap, lift. And then if you want, can you come all the way down and then lift all the way up? Or lower, bend the knees, bring them in, lift, reach, lower. Little flow here, bring them, curl in, lift, lower, curl them in. How's that lower back? Is it staying? Take a deep breath in, out. So, where are we breathing? Right at the hardest part. Deep breath in. Let it out. Can we slow this down? It'll be harder. Ready? Lift, slowly lower. Lower, 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 lower. Good. Bring it in. Again. Lower slowly. You got it. One more. All right. Single leg. Ready? Reach one in. Upper body comes up. Switch. Switch. Stretch the hip flexor. Bring that knee towards your forehead. Keeping the upper body lifted as high as you can. As you stretch it out, point the toe. Good. Four more. 3. Slow it down. 2. Good. One more. All right. We're going to break this up with little scissor, scissor, scissor. In, out, in. How long are those legs? Little scissor legs with a reach. Reach option, tap, tap. And I want you to reach to the inside of your ankle. Reach as far as you can for 4. 3 are long legs. 2, 1. Now bicycle. 8, 7, 6. Slowly take the momentum out, going from one shoulder blade to the other. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now to the floor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're going to work our way back up. Back to your bicycles. 8. Slow and controlled. 4, 3, 2. Long legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, how do we do? We've got a little rolling. Are you ready? Rocking and rolling. Bring your knees and ankles. You can bring them in for that little stretch. Let's shake, shake, shake. All right, holding your shin, drawing in your belly button as you come up. Roll up, stick the landing, and then roll back down. Roll up, stick the landing, roll back down. I hope you guys are doing well today. I love Pilates because there's so many modifications that at any stage, wherever you're at, you can try it and then progress through it. Good, rolling down again and up, drawing in the core, straightening the back. You can always bring those feet down if you need to. A couple more. Stick that landing. One more. Sit on those sit bones. Great job. All right, feet extended. And then nice and tall, little saw. Reach right, back up, and left. And nice and tall. Relax through the shoulders. Reach, and back up. Just one more of these to get us ready. We're gonna go to our belly next. Good. And then just take a deep breath in. Big reach up. Stretch it out. Exhale. Now just come to your belly. We're going to do a little just up. First, coming down. You can come all the way down onto your belly. And then I just want you to lift up one leg and then lift up the other. Now, by doing this, I want you to squeeze your quad, which is the top part of that front leg, lifting your kneecap up, pointing your toe, and just lift. So you feel the lower back. Gentle, gentle. Not a very big move. Strengthening that lower back. Good. Now we're going to add that upper body. Bringing the feet down. Hands come right towards your ribs. Elbows tucked in. And then up. And back down, pushing. Now listen to your body. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you come down. Good. Exhale. And you decide what that looks like. So whether it is super up all the way if you want, or down. Modify when you need to. Exhale. Stretching that lower back. Good. Up. Now coming down, I want you just to bring your hands right under your chin. You can lay down that chin. And through those hip bones, set them down. I just want you to bring both toes back and then bring the heel to your glute. And then back down. Just a little curl. Flexing the foot. Lift up. And then if you want, little lift. And back down. Bring it in. Push the heel just a little. Stretching that lower back. And down. Good. Up. Push the heel. Lift the glute. Using that glute. Using the lower back to lift that heel up. It is a very small move. Good. All right. Let's go to our plank. And we're going to do a flowing plank. So today, go ahead and come all the way up. We're going to find what's called a crouching dog. So you're going to sit the hips back. You can be on your knees. And then you just come up into your plank. Okay? And what I don't want you to do is have your butt up in the air. Okay? So if you need to, bring your hands forward a little bit more. Slide through your hips and the core is strong. And then, when you're ready, come up to your toes. We're just going to hold for about 10 seconds. And then what I want you to do is bend your knees, come back to your crouching. Or back to your knees down. And you can come into like a small child's pose. And then coming back up, find your plank again. Set your core, shift forward, hold. Good, and then back. Now we're gonna add on to this. Shift the hips back, take a deep breath in, come up into your plank, exhale. Shift forward, bend your elbows, now lift right and left. Or lift the knees, right and left. Good, now coming down, bend the knees, shift those hips back to your heels. Good, exhale. Good, shift forward, bend your elbows, lift, right and left, right, left. Good, how's that form? 2 more. Lift, core's engaged. Good, 1 more time, guys. Shift back, bend the knees, hips back to your heels, crouching dog. And then come back to your plank, shift forward, elbows soft, lift, 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more. Point that toe. Great job, crouching dog. And then bring the knees down, sit the hips back to heels, big reach for just a second. And then coming up, and just coming to your back 1 more time. We're gonna finish with a bridge, working that core back, really trying to isolate and strengthen that back. So feet are hip width apart. Catch your breath. Palms down, hips up. And for 1, I just want you to try to make your slide. So if you've ever done the bridge, you know, no dips, especially if you've been on a slide. So think of those old-fashioned middle slides that were like heaters. From your knees to your hip, all the way to your shoulders. So lift up so that if someone would slide down your knee, there wouldn't be a dip in it, right? So squeeze the lower back, push those hips to the ceiling, squeeze the glutes, palms to the floor. Good. Now from this position, feet are hip width apart, so right where your hip bones are, dig your heels in. Now come down and back up. Squeeze all the way to the top, and then down for 2, back up for 2, hold. Good, down for 2, just got a few more minutes, up for 2, hold. Good, down, back up. Now hold it up there for 3, 2, all the way at the top, 1, and down. Good, 3, 2, 1, down. Really dig your heels in, lift, 3, 2, 1, and down. Are we breathing? Lift up again, 3, 2, 1, and release. Last one, up there and hold, 3, 2, 1. Now just hold. Now add, hold there. Now add a lift. Good, knees together. Now add a pulse, 3, 2, 1, hold. Good, down, dig your heel, I know. Lift the other leg. Lift up for 3, 2, 1, hold. Down, let's do it again. Other leg up. 3, little bitty squeezes, big move. Hold. Last one, guys, bring that. Keep the hips lifted, switch legs for 3, 2, 1, hold, breathe, back in. Now both hips, dig the heels, big push to the top, and down. All right, one of my favorite stretches. Lower, make sure the lower back is down on the mat, crisscross the shins, bring the knees into your chest. Stretch those hips. You can grab the feet if you want. Pull them in. And then crisscross the other way. Pull them in. Oh, good job today, guys. All right, now bring the knees in. Ankles, give yourself a big bear hug. Bringing that forehead up if you want. Stretch the neck a little bit. All right, cross right over left. Ankle, then reach through, pull back. Deep breath in, and then switch. And then I want to lay straight. I want to stretch out that spine by in that positioning with that arm and leg long. So stretch out the legs. This is the one time you can arch your back off the floor. And I want to make your right side longer than your left. Arching the backs very easy, in and out. And then the other side, extend. Really making now both arms and legs, big reach. Take that deep breath through your nose. And then as you exhale, go ahead and bring the feet in. Lower the back so it's flat against the mat again. Bring the arms, sweep them up. You can use that assisted get up. You can use that hitch or just roll up. Big reach. Back down, coming to the center. Now we're going over our time, so just crisscross. Great job today, guys. So proud of you guys. Thanks for coming in. I just want to take a few more deep breaths in to kind of rejuvenate all of the energy back to those muscles. Exhale. Good. One more deep breath in. Up and over, stretching those obliques out. Exhale. And then both arms up. Deep breath in, big reach to the ceiling. Exhaling out wide. Stretching out that chest. And then bringing it in and down. And just taking that final breath. Great job, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. But I will be back. So same time, same place next Tuesday. HIIT is at 9, 10 o'clock Pilates. Let me know what you want to see. If there's things, give me lots of feedback. I love hearing from you. Let me know where you're watching from. And I will see you soon. Take care.